I've been working with SMEs, with various state agencies supporting SMEs, and I really have a passion for delivering the best possible programs that I can in terms of people setting up their own businesses.
Now by taking on a course like Sherpha, I found it was very helpful in the sense that it gives you a clearer direction where the responsibilities lie for yourself, what you have to do. If you're going to be the one that's going to lead this company, you're the one that's going to have to take the responsibility, and you're the one that's going to have to understand what that entails.
When you go to a high-end college like Harvard or Stanford or MIT in Boston, yes, they teach you different disciplines, but they have a very simple agenda behind. And when I was a lecturer delivering human resources management and strategy, it was to get people into a process where they think logically and rationally, not with their heart, with their head.
There were points where you go, oh God, I'd never thought of that, and but it's like, well, at least you know now before you've put loads of money into it. And I mean, at the end of a process like this, you should find out whether you want to go into business or not. Some people don't know whether they do or don't.
We all have dreams, but sometimes they can turn into nightmares, and that's the last thing that we want to do. So we take a dream or an idea and we test it. Is it doable? Is there a market? Can it be done? How will it be done? And how much will it cost to do? And how much money can be made from the business?
I found it incredibly beneficial. I had a very strong idea about what I wanted to achieve, but to make a plan how to go about doing it, I wasn't too sure. When it came to market research, market validation, they seemed like huge tasks, and I didn't know quite how to manage them or where even to start. So I found with Thomas's experience, he was able to explain, to break them down for me to understand exactly where to go, and actually after that I found it incredibly manageable.
You gather information, then you analyse that information. From that information you form recommendations and make decisions. From those decisions that you make, you formulate an action plan. And it's simply called logical, rational thinking. Otherwise, it becomes too emotive and you lose control of the business.
And I think the other part was you need to get very realistic on the financials very, very quickly. Just that has to be done.
People have got to realise in business there's a time to run ahead, but there's also a time to run away.
You need to be able to go, right, then this is what the cost of this is. This is what it costs to produce. Be realistic in that. This is what I need to get for it. But you need to also be able to learn how to go to a client and say, well, this is what it'll cost, but this is where the value of it lays as well. And this is what it hopefully will do for you.
They're not born to be entrepreneurs, but you can develop those skills. You can say, right, I'm not fit, I'm not a great climber, I've never climbed a mountain, but I'm going to climb Mount Everest. I couldn't do it today, but I could with training. I could up my game, I could up my skills. It would still be a daunting task for me, a huge challenge, but with the right mindset, I could do it. And that's what it's about, that whole idea of self-actualization and achievement and making sense of one's life.
Going through this process is definitely going to help you succeed, but also help you know whether you want to start a business.
I would highly recommend the Sherpha training for other entrepreneurs, both startups and more established businesses.
It's a pre-start program, it's a start program, and it's a develop program. So it's completely a package and it's seamless one into the other.
Clearly, as a startup, it can help you get to understand the realities of where you're starting from. But if you're in business for a number of years as well and you're looking to push on or looking to diversify, I think it's also a good opportunity to take this type of training, because Thomas has the experience that can help, I think, just about any company to get to grips with what it'll take to continue to be a successful company.